Hi y'all, Mooklex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Infi-Tech 2. Alright. Well, I've got a whole pile of machines here, which I have been working on while we've been watching Avengers Endgame. um, but I have what appears to me to be a working, uh, at least titanium, well, no, rutile making system. And so we'll go ahead and walk through the craziness that this is involved. Now, I have stolen a piece of equipment from my ME system that I will have to replace, but I unfortunately did not have the titanium to replace it. And so until I can make the titanium, I won't be able to go. I won't be able to do anymore. Um, but I don't think there's a lot of titanium involved in finishing this off. It's just that there's a lot of titanium involved in the universal. What are you called? Universal pulverizer. Now, the reason that I stole my universal pulverizer, I actually built a hammer to crush down my ore, but the pulverizer gives you a 10% chance to get a full rutile dust, so I wanted that chance. So we've got a chest to dump my ores in, a hopper for the ores to go into, and then they get dropped into the universal pulverizer. Now, the universal pulverizer is used because it has a chance to give you, extras. Although I think the extras in this particular case are grossular dust, which is not helping me out here. So then from that, it goes into the item conduit. I've got a blacklisted hopper saying crushed bauxite ore and crushed ilmenite ore does not go into the ore washing plant. So this is a -1 priority, and then this is a +1 priority, so things try to go in here before they go in here. Ore washing plant gets the crushed bauxite ore, turns it into, you know, bits and pieces. Also, I think you get grossular dust again. It seems to me there's nothing I can do with grossular dust, so I'll have to take a look at that, but I do get a bunch of stone and grossular out of this for the bauxite, so I might have to set up a trash can over here to get rid of that stuff. And so then the purified ores, once again, the box is a +1. Does not take the purified ores. I'll have to set that. This should actually be a -1. That is set up incorrectly. And so then this is pulverizing the purified ore, which, like I said, gives you a chance to get rutile dust. And so I've got almost a stack there already. And then out from here, it goes into the centrifuge. Weird. I guess only things that can be centrifuge are going into the centrifuge. I might need a filter on that. And then from there, right, so that centrifuges my dust, so I'm getting my tiny piles of rutile, as you can see. I found some full-on rutile dust in another chest, so I shoved that in here with the other rutile. And then this is the ilmenite dust that I was working on. And so then from there, we get, because ilmenite dust does not, this should have the ilmenite dust too. Ilmenite dust does not actually go into the electrolyzer, so I needed to go into this chest here, and then from there it goes into An electrolyzer, the electrolyzer requires um, 39 bauxite and 11 empty cells to run. So it takes a little while for the bauxite to fill up to 39. So I've just got 11 cells in here. And then when you process tungstate, and it might just be tungstate, then you get a byproduct of hydrogen. And so that's where it gets a little trickier, is this last one here. So what I've done is it outputs both fluid and item. The item that it's outputting, of course, is my cells. So this is a +1, this is a -1. Only cells will go into the fluid canner, so they get to go over there first, and then all the dust comes out over here. And so you can see I do have 40 rutile dust now, and tons of aluminum dust because I'm processing bauxite. And so with the bauxite, it's producing oxygen cells, and so the oxygen cells get emptied in here. But also when you process the bauxite, it produces hydrogen. So I had to come up with a way to get rid of both of those gases without it being too crazy, because I guess I could have just run separate. No, no, because I think when you run the tungstate, and it uses the hydrogen, but it produces oxygen. And so I needed a way to get both hydrogen and oxygen out of this. So what I came up with was I've got a pipe for the hydrogen and a pipe for the oxygen. Both run into my bedrockium drums, which I guess when they get filled up that'll be an issue, but I don't know if that's going to happen for my processing ores. And so then I needed a buffer so that I didn't try to run oxygen and hydrogen into the same pipes. And so my drums are actually both on automatically extract, but they're also in and out. And so that way, if there is an overpressurization of hydrogen or oxygen, it will go back into the drum, but it also keeps the lines filled with hydrogen and oxygen. And that way, when this fills up with hydrogen, it only outputs, well, like here it just did oxygen, so only the bottom pipe is oxygen, so it outputs into oxygen into the bottom pipe. And then when it gets hydrogen, like just now, then it only puts hydrogen in the top line. So that is my current setup to produce rutile. Now, that's to produce rutile. Whew. You know what? I think I can dump my ilmenite in here now too, because I think I'm set up for that to run through as well. I think the only thing that was stopping me was that ilmenite does not go through the electrolyzer, I believe. Let's check that out. Let's make sure. So we got ilmenite. Ilmenite gets crushed into crushed ilmenite. We run that through the ore washing plant to get purified ilmenite. Purified ilmenite goes through the pulverizer, which gives you purified ilmenite and rutile dust. And then ilmenite in the centrifuge gives you ilmenite dust and rutile dust. And then ilmenite dust itself goes straight into the blast furnace. Yep. So I did need it through the centrifuge. Okay, so yeah, so that'll be my ilmenite dust down here. So that's good. That's going to get me rutile dust. Now I'm going to go ahead and go grab some more bauxite here, I think. Let me eat so I'm not starving. Just a little bit. Okay. And then I have, yep. How many spaces do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been trying to, I don't want to empty it completely. I want to make sure that space is saved for that particular ore. Because, I mean, my system's all gummed up anyways, but... so now there's a whole nother side to this that I have to set up now because I'm producing the rutile, but now I have to process the rutile. To process the rutile, and let's go ahead and we'll do rutile. It's going to take a few machines here. So to process rutile, I need carbon, which is not hard to make, and chlorine in a chemical reactor. Chemical with the chlorine can be made with, okay. I need both ways set up because I need to be able to undo sodium or I need to be able to undo the magnesium chloride dust from processing tungsten, or what's the titanium stuff too? Titanium tetrachloride. But I also need a way just to make chlorine, which is an electrolyzer. So I obviously need an electrolyzer and a chemical reactor specifically to make chlorine. Now I do have this triple level electrolyzer, but I think I'm just going to go make a double level and call that good. I don't think I want to use this triple in case I need a triple later. So, well, let me take a look over here. Let me make sure I don't have a chemical reactor that I'm not actually currently using. What are you doing? You were making nitrogen dioxide. So this guy can come with me right here. I'm going to steal you. And you can go with me. And I don't think I have a spare. I've got this one here, but I use that one a lot. So I need to make... And I'm pretty sure I stole the one from over here. And none of you... some of you I will use later, but none of you are exactly what I need. So I need to make a new electrolyzer. Okay. So let's do that. Electro. Ooh, a molecular disintegrator. Okay, here we go. So I need an HV machine hull and 2 advanced circuits. So we'll grab 2 of these, and hopefully I've got the stuff for this. Oh yeah. That's stainless steel. I just made a bunch of stainless steel. I need to press some things over here first. Press. And we got this stuff. Okay, and you're going to give me these and these and these. I might not have the electrum wire, so I'm going to have to make that. Yeah. And that is, right, that's electrum wire? Yep. I should have a recipe, though, to make electrum, because I use that all the time. So what size did I need there? I need, just regular wire. So I just need 1 ingot of electrum. And then we just run this in the wire mill. Easy enough. And there we go. One electrolyzer. Okay. My life would be easier, maybe. I don't know. Let's just go with it. Okay. So, I have... We're going to drop one of these. Like so. And then I will put the electrolyzer on top. And we'll put the chemical reactor on the bottom there. And then we'll make sure those are the machines I need. Rutile. So chemical reactor for the rutile. And, oh, I need 2 chemical reactors, I'll bet. Because this is to make the chlorine. Chlorine is made, yep, chemical reactor and electrolyzer. Okay, let me, oh man, I gotta look at that one more time. Chemical reactor is fine. Electrolyzer... Okay, so electrolyzer outputs a byproduct, and the chemical reactor will also output a byproduct. That's what I was looking to see, was if I needed both item conduit and fluid conduit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do not connect to that. Okay, and so then you will output, you will output. Okay, now, so now I need another chemical reactor. Okay. I should probably check that. Sometimes I need a bath and I accidentally make a chemical... Yeah, it's a chemical reactor. And then I hate when I make the wrong thing. I might have a... I can't spell. Nope, still can't do it. Chemical. Okay, let me check this box here. Make sure I don't have one of these guys floating around. Forge hammer, laser engraver, distillery. Oh look, I already have one floating around. Because I needed a chemical bath for something, and I made a reactor instead of a bath. I remember doing that. I don't remember what it was for. Okay. So now, we'll drop another one of these. And I'll switch you down. And we'll throw the chemical reactor up there. So, I don't need the item, and you're an insert. Okay. So I do need a chest. Now hold on. So what I want to do is I want to get a barrel over here to collect my... I have so many water drums I need to empty. I want to just look in to make sure I didn't have any titanium chloride barrels anywhere. You're empty. So I already have an oxygen barrel over here. So what I thought I would do is I made a whole bunch of these pressurized fluid conduits earlier. You see this setup right here? Let's go ahead and empty the water out of these drums because they don't do me any good. So water drum and water drum. And water drum. Man, there's a lot of water in that one drum. Okay, you do your thing. I'm going to come over here. And so this is going to output... I wonder if I should turn this. I don't think it's going to output anything but titanium chloride. Oop, oop, oop. Please do not connect into the helium or hydrogen line. Helium line. I'm going to turn this because I don't think anything's coming out of that. And so I'm gonna have it output up. I don't know why I turned that. It didn't make any difference to what I was doing. Well, I was gonna run it out the front, and then I thought maybe I better just save the front in case I need to run something else in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna drop a drum on top of this one, and we'll just run a line up here like this. Thanks for clicking where I wanted to click there. So we'll run this line up here like this, and this will be my titanium tetrachloride, and we'll I don't know if I can I just click here to get that to connect? Oh, I can. Awesome. And then this is just an extract right now. Great. Because the other thing I want to do... Wait, where'd all the oxygen go? Shouldn't the oxygen have been in there if there was oxygen in? Where did the oxygen go? Did you go into my thing? No. I don't know where it went. I just lost a whole ton of oxygen. Just vanished on me. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this into the oxygen line. Because my oxygen line is just over here. And then that way, I have a barrel filling up with the oxygen. And I should be able to turn them on and off at need. And then that way, I might actually put this onto in and out. And then that way, if I need to empty this so I can do the titanium, I can do that easier. And so my oxygen line is right here. So that is now an oxygen line. So that should start filling that up with oxygen. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. And then that way I've got an unlimited supply of oxygen for making annealed copper or steel or whatever else I need. And I believe I should be able to easily flip it around and suck the oxygen back out for when I need to run titanium. Now, oh right, I need a chest. I need a chest. Whoops. I need a chest. I might need some more machines down there because I'm not really sure I'm making like sodium and stuff. So let's make sure we got some chests. We do. Okay. So I need iron plates. I need gold plates. Good plates. Gold plates. Okay. So we take a chest. I really should make a recipe, right? Surround you with the iron plates. Well, the problem is it would be multiple. Although I did just set up a new ME system, didn't I? So I've probably got room. And this is something I'm gonna be using. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make the recipes for this. So we already have one for chest. So let's get a chest. Alright. And then iron. And we'll surround you with iron plates. Okay, so that's a recipe. And then we'll take the iron chest and I have the recipe to make the gold plates. So there's the gold plates. Okay. And then I will need this gold chest. Alright. And then glass. I don't believe I have the recipe. That's not it. I don't believe I have this recipe. So let's get that in there. And then we're going to take these. Chest. And I'm not prepared to leave this system in charge of diamond plates because they're a little difficult to do. Okay, so let's come down here, and I believe it's this guy. So we've got the recipe for glass, panes, iron chest, gold chest, diamond chest. Awesome. And we had room for it too, which is super awesome. Alright, so let's go chest again. I need a diamond chest. Thank you. Okay. So we will drop the chest. I guess right here is fine. Alright, so you should be extract and extract. And you should be extract and, whoops, and extract. Okay. So that gets me everything I need except carbon. Now, carbon, if I remember correctly, is super easy to make. I can't see it, but right here, carbon dust. I think you can do it in. I don't want, like, yeah, just coal or dark ashes or something like that, and I can just do it in this electrolyzer because items will just go straight here. So yes, carbon is nothing. What about the other stuff? Because I need, it's not that, it's the chlorine. Chlorine. No, I want the electrolyzer one. So I need salt, apatite, rock salt, or sodalite. Any of those will work to make sodium. So I need any of those things. Man, look at all that scheelite. Pretty sure the scheelite and the ilmenite needs to be going in my system too. There's a little bit of rock salt. Oh, there's some bauxite dust. That could go in my system right now. I should take this scheelite because I'm pretty sure that's one of the things I'm currently getting ready to process anyways. Calcite. Is this lazurite? Lots of uranium. There's some tiny piles of salt. And dark ashes. Weird. I really expected to have a bunch of this stuff, and I do not. Okay, well, let us go find some rock salt or some the other stuff, whatever it said. Salt ore. I'll bet salt ore does it, and that's in position 3, and I've got room for one stack of it. So let's go over here and we'll see what we can do with the little stuff here. So let's see. I've got dark ashes I can use to make me some carbon. I've got tiny piles of salt, which will just make me some salt. Oh, is that it? Okay. And then we'll just we'll give you all that bauxite. And oh man. Oh, that's something totally different. I'm just going to put this in this chest for right now. I was thinking I had bauxite on me, but I did not. Okay, so we should be able to electrolyze dark ashes and the salt. Oh, and that is making me chlorine right there as well. And then the sodium is the byproduct to use down here with the other stuff, right? And so then the rock salt as well. So that gets me some chlorine. So I also need a couple of maybe three hoppers as well would be handy. But I got some rutile right here. Rutile. I got some carbon right here. Stop trying to put that tungstate ore in there, will you, man? Some carbon right there. Okay, I want to go around here. See the magic happen. This should turn into titanium tetrachloride, which means I need to get some manganese or magnesium. One of those two. A manga something. There it is. There's 1 ingot of titanium. And oh look, there's some magnesium chloride just waiting to be processed. Oh, and some carbon dust. I think you use the carbon dust. Oh, and look at all these ashes, man. All these small piles of dark. Cause you get the dark ashes from making steel. So you can actually come down here. I need a crafting bench or something over here to process these tiny piles. Oh, seriously? Could I have 4 planks, please? Thank you. I don't know if I should do that over there or right here. I think I'll do it right here, to be honest. Since the stuff is right here. Small... Oh, no, wait. That's small piles, right? That's not even tiny. That's, you guys. It's even more than I was thinking. I should have just put the 4 in there, right? Oh, that didn't go in. What is going on? Why are you... There we go. Dark ashes. Somehow have dark ashes on my... Oh, because I still have one more. 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. There we go. Nice. Lots and lots of ashes. Quickly run you through. Oh, shouldn't I have had... What did I just run in here? Dark ashes. Oh, yeah. I was like, shouldn't I have 2 sets of these? I do. I do. Awesome. So easy. Yep, and see, then you get ashes from this process, which is also more carbon. So, yeah, so that is titanium back on the menu. And right there's a small pile of magnesium dust, which is the thing you need. And so then you bring this back over here, and this small pile becomes magnesium dust, which I'll put in here because it is used to make the titanium tetrachloride into titanium. So that is my titanium processing. It should also be pretty much my tungsten processing as well. That uses hydrogen in the setup, so I do have a hydrogen line over here. So when my bauxite finishes, I can run tungstate if I have any. I have a little bit here, but I should just dump this in here for right now. Stop carrying it around with me. So I do have a little bit in there, but for the most part... so the thing I've got to replace is I stole my universal pulverizer from my ME system, so it can't currently make any ingots that require grinding of ore because I stole it all. But yeah, awesome. That's a lot of machines just to make titanium, let me tell you. Alright, with that, click like, subscription, catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.